Numbers Book 1 to 10 is designed for children who need an extra little help after having gone through Numbers Book 1 and 2. Or it can be used for older children or accelerated learners. Rather than teaching one or two numbers at a time, in Numbers 1 to 10, children learn 4 numbers at a time. Children learn to print each number using proper direction and stroke sequence, and move from printing large numbers to progressively smaller numbers. Children are matching, counting, and building the 4 numbers in each learning set. This is a new type of exercise that will be in Numbers 1 to 10 and also in Numbers 1 to 100. And the object is for the child to count the number of objects, in this case the number of balloons, write that number on the dashed line, and then type it on the computer.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kirkwood. You are learning numbers. Numbers, as you know, are a symbol that stand for a certain amount of something. And I want you to understand very clearly and very concretely what each number represents and stands for in terms of a certain amount. And that's what you're learning. A valuable skill, a foundational skill for all of mathematics.
Now this exercise is designed to help you to remember numbers. Look at the balloons next to the number 1. How many are there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So you see the line next to the 3 balloons? There's a blue line, and it's dashed, and then another blue line. Okay, your job is to write 3 between the lines. I want you to do it just like I'm doing. You write the number 3, and it takes practice. But your job is going to be to count the balloons and write that number between the lines. And then when you've finished writing the number, find the number 3. In the actual student lesson, he or she will enter the letter before the lesson progresses. For training purposes, the letter has been typed in. Good job. Now, look at the balloons next to the number 2. How many are there? Well, let's count them. 1, 2. So your job is to write the number 2 between the blue lines. And do it just like I am. Then when you're done, type the number 2 on your computer keyboard. Great job. Now look at the balloons next to the number 3. How many are there? Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your job is to write the number 4 between the blue lines. Go ahead and do it just like I'm doing. Then when you're done, type it on your computer keyboard. Write the number 4. How many balloons are there? Count them. And then write that number between the blue line. And after you've written the number, type it on your computer. Super. You are learning numbers, the foundation of mathematics. There are 10 different self-esteem exercises integrated in the Learning Numbers Book 1 to 10. It is critical that children learn number organization. In these lessons, teach number organization, single units, and 10 units.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kirkwood. Question What's the main ingredient to your becoming a success? It's not luck. It's your ability to learn, to work hard, and never give up. You have the capability within you of making your dreams a reality.
Now please look at the number 9 in square number 1. This is the number 9. Say 9. Say it again, 9. Now 9 is a symbol that stands for or represents 9 things. Could be 9 cupcakes, or 9 bananas, or 9 rockets, 9 horns, 9 blocks, 9 of anything. Say it again, 9. And remember that 9 is a symbol that stands for 9 of anything. Now, I want you to find the number 9 on your computer keyboard and press it. And then press the return to continue. Mr. Pencil's jumping up and down to show you where it's at. Good job. Now look at square number 2. This is the number 0. Now 0 stands for no things, and you see no cupcakes. 0 represents nothing. No cupcakes, no bananas, no rockets, no horns, nothing. But look at it. I want you to notice its shape. It is an oval. Look at it and say it, 0. Once more, 0. Now on your computer keyboard, I want you to find the number 0, which stands for nothing. 0 things. Mr. Pencil's jumping up and down to teach you where it's located. Press the number 0. Great job. Now I want you to look at the third square. And what I want to teach you is that numbers have organization. You see 10 cupcakes, and they're all over the place. It'd be difficult to count and know how many there are. And it particularly gets difficult with more and more and more. So numbers have organization. And that's what I want you to look at in square number 3. If they're just random, it's difficult to count. Now look at square number 4, and I'll show you what we're talking about. This is the number 10. It stands for 10 things. And the way that numbers are organized is by units of tens, hundreds, and thousands, and millions. They're organized, first of all, in groups of 10. And that's what I want to teach you in this lesson. Now I want you to notice that there are 10 cupcakes. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so I have kind of a bracket around it, so you know that there's 10 things. There's 10 cupcakes. It could be 10 rockets, 10 bananas, 10 horns, 10 of anything. Now, I want you to type the number 10. To do it, you first type the number 1. Mr. Pencil's jumping up and down on it. Press the number 1, and then you press the 0. And Mr. Pencil's now jumping up and down on it. Right. You're learning the computer keyboard, you're learning numbers, and you're learning how numbers are organized. Be proud of your growth. The Time with My Teacher pages in the back of the book are designed to help the child grow in his ability to be able to print each number from memory using proper direction stroke sequence. There's also a page for counting objects and for the child to learn that each number represents or stands for a certain amount of things.